Ahoy, landlubbers! Mr. Krabs dropped on the 15th, and you're probably wondering, how does this money-loving crustacean play? Well, hey, maybe I can give you an answer or two. Now hey, my name's Sergeant Chuck, and hey, if you like what you see in this video, please do leave some likes and some comments down below and kindly do subscribe, but let's get right into it. Mr. Krabs did just drop, so hey, this video is bound to be super all over the place, but let's get into it. I'm going to try to cover Mr. Krabs' basics the best that I can for y'all now that we got him in game. So, as you can see here, he has two icons next to his stock. Money and shovel. When you have your shovel, you can, well, that was max money there. That's something we'll cover later. When you have your shovel, you can dig for gold. And gold in a gold bar gives you a level up instantly. As you can see there, Mr. Krabs is green now. He has gotten past level 1, he's into level 2 now. So you can see his attacks are blue here, we'll cover that in a moment. So allow me to Evan die, Mr. Squidward. So you can see here, we're back to level 1 now. Now Mr. Krabs starts off super slow, but hey, you saw me jumping all over the place at the start of the video. Why's Mr. Krabs so damn slow now? Well, with money, Mr. Krabs' speeds increases. Allow me to give you a demonstration. His forward strong here goes about halfway across these platforms. Let's get him to level 2. As you can see now, Mr. Krabs now goes a little bit over. Maybe roughly the same or not. But you get the point. And hey, you might notice already, Mr. Krabs is already running a little bit faster too. Let's get him to level 3. As you can see, Mr. Krabs is running much faster now, higher airspeed. Let's see that strong again. Actually, I think it's a little glitch. I might not actually be quite at it. I might need a little bit more money from Mr. Squidward. As you can see here, the forward special is going further now. And as you can see, once again, speed and everything. So yeah, money affects Mr. Krabs' speed and the distance and power of some of his moves. Like, let's get into it. Let's cover some things that money changes for Mr. Krabs. Like for one instance, his neutral special, the money bag. As you can see here, looks decently sized for a move. Get the pennies, but let's get a gold bar out. As you can see, Mr. Krabs now sends out dimes, and it goes a little bit further. Whereas the pennies would not hit Squidward, the dimes do. And one thing about Krabs is that multi-hits generate more money. Like his jab is grounded up strong. So that's just a little note to be on the lookout for when you do some crustacean action. But now at level 3, I'll stand about here. And now we get the gold coins. So now you can see, that goes much further. So, pennies is level 1, diamonds is level 2, gold is level 3. And you can see that this is much more distance. But as you can see, it takes me a good moment to get out a move if I use the level 3 version. So do be careful. But something to note as well is that if you fast fall with the bag, the money follows you. So you can make a wall of money if I was better at it. So you can make a wall of money protecting you. So use this for grounded and aerial plays. Another thing that money affects is Mr. Krabs' side special. So as you may have noticed is that his moves have a color around them depending on the move that he gets. Of course, you notice his side special, maybe his forward strong as well. But let's get into level 3 here. Side special. Mr. Krabs will do this ultra finisher while in level 3. But let's go back to level 1 for a moment now. Level 1, you get just this fencing stab. Just a stab. Get maybe a little air distance with it, but overall, nothing too good for Krabs now. It's just simple, to the point, you stab someone, you get to it. Let's get to level 2. Level 2, you get the second swings, which is a little 3-strike here. And then of course, once we get to level 3, we'll get the big strong finisher. But as you can see here, if you do a little off stage, Mr. Krabs is going to SD. So please do be careful when you do it. Now, I think if you're potentially high up, that you might be able to survive, but if you're closer to the blast ground, you're not going to survive. But as something you can see here, Squidward is eating some of my money as well. Opponents can't take your money as a side note. But let's try it high in the air. Oh, I forgot I had to do... Oh god, I'm messing up big time. Yeah, if you just do it in the air, Mr. Krabs cannot get out of it, period. So, be careful where you do this move. Find it somewhere safe on stage. But now, let's get on to another note that money affects. That was a little back air action for you, a little advance. Let's get into something that money changes as well. Fishing rod. Mr. Krabs has a Isabelle fishing rod attack. But as you can see here, you have to hit with just the tip. And as a different aerial version. Now, I don't think the aerial version hits people. I think it's just for recovering. But I could be wrong. New theory testing. But yeah, you have to hit someone with the tip of the hook. So while it could be a powerful move, you have to hit someone with it. You have to hit someone with the tip of the hook. Now, let's get it to level 3 super quick. As you can see, with the level ups, the strength of the fishing rod increases as well. But we've also left Smitty and Jensen behind. If you knock someone into Smitty and Jensen, it could show it off too well. They get burnt. Yeah, as you can see here, got them burnt. If they run into it, they'll get burnt afterwards. So, even if the fishing rod misses, you can leave a little something that people have to pay attention to. Now, I don't know if it can be destroyed or not, but that's a little something you have to keep in mind for. Now, for the final note about money, to the best of my knowledge, is my last dime. As you can see, we have a gold coin at full bar here. Well, let's see what happens when we use aerial down special, or just down special with a period. We get my first dime, which is a waff-like attack. Very devastating, killed Squidward mid-stage, 59. So, Mr. Krabs is in no short supply of kill power, but you must sacrifice all of your waff and all of your speed and all of your extra abilities for it, so use it wisely. But you can find a finishing hit with it, but it needs a full bar. If you miss, well, you're a crab out of salt water. So I believe that does it for the most part of what money does for Mr. Krabs. Of course, hey, Mr. Krabs just did come out. I'm bound to be missing something here. But it is what it is. So, let's get into some normals for Mr. Krabs then, shall we? Let's get into jabs and whatnot. Let's get into his grounded normals. Jab, standard multi-hit. But multi-hits generate lots of money for Mr. Krabs, as we said earlier. Forward tilt, decently strong move. Now, we got caught on the platform there. But a decently strong move, but that's not the importance of forward tilt. The importance of forward tilt is this. If you hold the move, Mr. Krabs gets old. So, you can hit your friends with this every once in a while. So let's go. Down tilt. Pretty standard, fast, almost like Wario. You could trace a lot of Mr. Krabs with Wario potentially. But also, you can get some down tilt dash attack situations going on as well, just like Wario. So that can lead to some interesting scenarios. But as you can see here, this one Krabs is up to like 40 or whatever, 49 we'll have to do. Mr. Krabs' dash attack is decently strong. So if you can land it, you can potentially get someone off stage with it. So that is a little something. Decently strong dash attack too. It does have a sweet sour spot situation though. Hit with the tip of the claws and you barely pop them up, just like Wario down tilt. It really just is Wario down tilt. Up tilt, pretty standard. Sends him straight up, just like Wario as well. Use this to potentially get some follow-ups or some money into the light down there. You could potentially get some money like that. Remember, multi-hits generate money, so that might be something that Krabs wants to look for. And not bad damage either. What, 49 to 69? That's like 15, 16 something. I don't know. No. It is little advance. Okay, 17. Not bad. Ends for some money and some spare change anyways. That would do it for grounded lights. We move on to strongs. Forward strong. The mallet. Now, I'll do something to be on the careful. If you hit with just a stick or the handle, it has a weak spot. But actually hit with the hammer pot, and there you go. Get strong knockback. Grounded up strong. Multi-hit. Nothing too special about this move. The only special thing that I can say is that it is a multi-hit. So that's going to generate money. Lastly, grounded down strong. Okay, roll splash. Pretty standard. Probably going to be coming for ledge rolls. So, we have to see where it goes. So now, it's time to move on to aerial moves. Neutral air, as you can see here, is a multi-hitting move. If you hit with the body and the eyes, you get a little extra finisher. So, there we go. Light forward air is a sword slash. Very fast, big range. This move does have a tipper. As you can see, if you with the inner part of the sword, don't get a lot of knockback. Let me bump score it up to like 40 or whatever here. Yeah, hit with the tipper or hit with the inner part of the sword, don't get a lot. Hit with the upper, hit with the tipper, you do get more knockback. You also get satisfying sounds. So if you did an air, did forward air, up air. Alright move. Decent knockback though. I think this move can potentially be a light move that kills early, depending on where you find it, potentially. Yeah, if you could catch someone in the air with light up air, this move is definitely a killing move if you can find it. Yeah, this is definitely a killing move if you can find it. But, yeah, that's for later. Yeah, I can definitely kill on smaller ceilings or slime dashes. Did nair, forward, up air. Let's talk about down air. $1 million. As I showed you before, it could potentially get to some multi-hit situation going on. Get the money. Not a bad move to bounce around with a neutral. It's a multi-hit, so you're gonna hit someone with it at some point. So, not a bad move to just throw around, or in the air too. Very active. Back air. Strong move hit. I believe it's a little bit of tipper going on. Hit with the tip of the claws to get a stronger move. You hit more inwards with it. Not gonna do too much. A little awkward to use, actually. But yeah, you get the point. Tipper, and whatnot. That would do it for light versus aerial attacks. Let's move on to aerial strongs. Now, as mentioned earlier, this forward strong gets powered up with money, more distance. I don't believe it does more knockback, but you get more distance. So combine that with Mr. Krabs' speed. You can potentially go with some air dodges you normally couldn't before, and whatnot. Here, you saw a little bit there. Yeah, as you can see right there, Mr. Krabs can keep some of his momentum when sliding off a platform's edge with his forward strong. So that's a little something. Not as great as Plankton. Plankton gets a little out of that Patrick. But Mr. Krabs, the more movement options, the better. Moving on to Strong's next, we have the up strong up air, Sailor's Knee. Does have a body hitbox, if you can hit that into the nasty swear words Mr. Krabs says on Xbox Live. Yeah, and then next we have Strong down there, which is the money vacuum. Now, as you can see here, money will follow Mr. Krabs. Will follow the vacuum. So use this to drag money that you get a lot of, probably with a bunch of multi-hits with. So collect money with this. Also, once per airtime, it will bounce them up a little. So use this with your forward strong for some offstage plays and recovering. Alright, I believe that does it for strongs. Now it's time for specials that I covered before. Now specials, we did cover them a little bit already. Of course, money bag levels up. Pennies is level 1, dimes is level 2, gold is level 3. Sword slashes level up as well to get the finishers, but down special, the last dime, merely my first dime, waft like attack, and then shovel to get a gold bar to level up faster. But something to mention about when you don't have me first penny, you get a shovel attack in the air if you do down strong, or not down strong, down special. This move will almost always spike. So, if you're looking for to reunite your Shovel Knight down air days and Rivals of Aether, there you go. It's pretty much gonna spike someone 9 out of 10 times as long as you land the hit. Oh, that was Money Vacuum, but hey, now you know Money Vacuum sends upwards. Time to go on to Recovery. He has a Tether Recovery, Mr. Krabs. Seems to be pretty alright. I think it's a little bit better than Grandma Gertie's, potentially. So we have to see from there. But then once again on the ground, as mentioned before, fishing rod will hit. If you higher level, leave spinning with Jensen. That we covered earlier, how money affects Mr. Krabs. So you get the picture. So we covered his lights, covered strongs, covered a little bit of everything. Let's go on the throws. Up throw. Alright, gonna be a combo throw probably into up strong or whatever. Forward throw. Mr. Krabs will run a little bit forward before throwing someone. Not strong, but this will get you stage position. Back throw. Maybe a little bit stronger than forward throw potentially, but here's what this down throw. This is the combo one for sure. But yeah, there's something I forgot to mention. I think you are going to have to slime cancel side special. Yeah, okay. If you do this in the air, you need to slime cancel it if you want to act out. So that's a little something. Yeah, but down throw, that's about does his throws. Probably better at earlier percents. Some probably better, some kills, some probably combos. Up throw and down throw, probably earlier percent combo throws, but that's about it. But let's go on to slime. Let's go into slime with specials. That's something I did not cover with Mr. Krabs. Slime. If you are looking for a little bit of bang for your buck, use slime with neutral special to make it to next level's effects. So you see here, I'm level 1, but if I do slime, I get level 2s. So if I'm level 2 and I want the gold money, gold attack, I could do it like that. Same for Mr. Krabs is a sword slash side special. Goes to the next tiers. So you can potentially get some stuff early on with that. So wait for me shovel. No. I can't even slime level 3. Now I'm not sure what slime money bag would do, but it is what it is. Maybe it's a little stronger. Okay, I know what it is. Mr. Krabs does not go into as much lag. Look at this, so. Can't act. Mr. Krabs gets to act immediately. So this is going to be good ledge trapping, or so if you don't want lag on money, use slime neutral special. And I would have to assume that it becomes a stronger spike. I think it becomes roughly a stronger spike. I think it looks about it. But I think that just about does it for the best and worst Mr. Krabs guide you've ever seen, or overview. I don't know what to call this. This is not so much a guide, it's just an overview showing what you could do. But hey, hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure there's things that I can include in this video. Mr. Krabs did just come out, but I just want to get the word out that he's here and show people what he can do. So hey, if you somehow managed to stuck all the way through the video, thank you once a freaking again. Hope you have an awesome day, and please do leave some like, comments, subs, and down below. And hey, I'll be uploading some Mr. Krabs for more Mr. Krabs footage for y'all real soon. So thank you for tuning on in, and hey, just thank you once again.